Giannis Antetokounmpo has just won his second straight NBA MVP award, but a lot of people feel like LeBron James, including LeBron himself, was disrespected in the voting by only getting 16 first place votes. So, should LeBron have won MVP in its entirety? Should he have just gotten more votes? Let's get into it. Welcome to Amateur Hour Sports, where we are getting very close to that 500 subscriber amount. So if you are new to the channel and you like what you see and you want more NBA content with a focus on the Toronto Raptors, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it as we try to get past that 500 number and onwards. But on to today's video, which isn't really about the Toronto Raptors at all, actually. So we have the MVP debate. Giannis Antetokounmpo wins the award. He gets 85 first place votes and 16 second place votes. LeBron gets 16 first place votes, 84 second place votes, and 1 singular third place vote. So LeBron James himself feels like he has been disrespected in this regard by only getting 16 first place votes. This is good enough for LeBron to finish second in the voting, but it was nearly unanimous. It wasn't that close, but Giannis gets 85 first place votes. LeBron gets 84 second place votes out of a possible 101 votes by various media personalities. So the media made their decision here. It was a top two-horse race here, but they made their decision about the MVP. Giannis was the overwhelming winner in this regard, and LeBron James, especially at this age, 35 years old, had a phenomenal season. He is defying the laws of age here with the way he's been playing at such a high level at this age. It is remarkable. It is nearly unparalleled what LeBron James is producing, over 25 points, leading the league in assists with over 10, and also putting up 8 rebounds to go with it. But Giannis Antetokounmpo also was a fantastic season for himself. Nearly 30 points a game, nearly 14 rebounds a game, and about 5.5 assists, getting closer to 6 assists per game. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic season for Giannis Antetokounmpo, putting up these insane, immaculate offensive numbers while also winning the Defensive Player of the Year award. That is something that you don't often see happen in the NBA. An MVP who also wins the Defensive Player of the Year award. LeBron James was close to doing that one year, but he couldn't quite get it done. Giannis gets it done this year. So LeBron, he had that interview where he talked about, being disrespected, how he's pissed off about this awards and the amount of votes that he got, while also saying that the winner, he didn't say his name, Giannis, was deserved of the award. But how can you say he's deserved of the award, but also complain about your lack of first place votes? So you just wanted to finish second, but you wanted to finish second closer to first place. Sure, maybe from a pride standpoint that is the case, but to understand that the guy was just better than you this season, you got to just hold your hands up and say, whatever, he won. What we're out here for is an NBA championship. And surely LeBron will give Giannis that MVP award if he's going out to win a championship. And 1,000,000% sure Giannis would trade that MVP in a heartbeat if it meant he could go out and win an NBA championship this year, because they're already out, having fallen to the Miami Heat in 5 in the conference semifinals. So LeBron is out there for the actual grand prize in the NBA, that NBA championship. I think that the reason LeBron is so pissed off about this is because, like he said in the interview, he has finished second so many times in everything, whether it is in finals when he's lost 6 NBA finals out of 9, or if he's talking about MVP voting, this is not the first time. There have been many times where he finished second in MVP voting. I think that his legacy is a little bit hurt as a result of not winning an MVP in his second stint with the Cleveland Cavaliers. That 4-year stint where he did win an NBA championship, where he got to the NBA Finals each and every time he was there. I think it's very harsh on LeBron that he didn't win MVP there. I think surely LeBron James deserved 1 MVP award, if not 2, in his time with the Cleveland Cavaliers. The second time, I really think that the MVP award is one that people like to give to new players. You get bored of seeing the same guy win it over and over. If you gave it to the best player every year in the NBA, LeBron win it every year because LeBron is the best player in the NBA. But for this one season, Giannis outshined him in a few regards and just for me edged it. He edged it in the vote. If I had to vote, I would have voted for Giannis. But I think LeBron is just a little upset that he hasn't won the ones he's deserved in the past. So now he's just, pushing this one because he knows that he wants more and he feels disrespected in the past, and those emotions have carried over into this scenario because I don't think he truly believes he deserved the MVP this year. When you look at the stats, Giannis just edges him in a few statistical categories and was just a little bit better this year. And you're talking to a guy right here who is a humongous LeBron fan, but I'm also a realist and I speak the truth. And the truth here in this scenario is that Giannis deserved that award. LeBron is feeling the hurt having not won an MVP award since his time with the Miami Heat. And that is way too long for a guy who has been the best player in the NBA throughout that period. I mean, surely there are certain circumstances where guys legitimately deserve those MVP awards. But some scenarios where you could definitely make a case for it. Like KD deserved that MVP award. Steph Curry, when he was unanimous MVP, deserved that. But did LeBron have a case the second time Steph Curry won MVP with the Warriors? Did LeBron have a case when Russell Westbrook won the MVP? I think absolutely yes. I think the biggest snub for LeBron for MVP was 2017-18 when James Harden won the MVP award. I truly believe that was LeBron James' award that he was completely robbed of. And I'm sure LeBron still has those emotions lingering, and that's why he's so upset about this one, because a guy who's finished second in so many regards, whether it's an NBA final, whether it's MVP voting, whether it's Defensive Player of the Year voting, he is hurting, and he knows that he is trying to build up his legacy with what he has left of his career. And things like this are just going to affect that legacy a bit more. I think that LeBron is the greatest player of all time, and these little voting things, they don't really tarnish that for me because he already got 4 MVPs, and I know that he deserves more. And I'm sure that he wants to solidify his presence among the NBA greats with more MVPs, with more NBA titles. That is why he's hurting from this one. But like I said, the grand prize is still there for the taking. 2-0 up on the Denver Nuggets. LeBron James, it's all about Anthony Davis, right? LeBron had a great game, 26 points, 11 assists, and I think it was 7 or 8 rebounds, nearly a triple-double, nearly his average. It was about an average game based on the statistics from the regular season. But down by 1 point, Mason Plumlee gets screened by nobody, and still Nikola Jokic is in AD's grill as he throws up that heroic late Game 3. I have had my questions on this channel if AD can get it done in the clutch of the playoffs, because this is his first ever conference final. He's never gotten out of the second round with the New Orleans Pelicans. I think they got swept in the first round one year. They got swept in the second round another year he was there, and that was it for his playoff experience. So a guy who has never been there under the lights on national television in the playoffs, I had my doubts, but proves me wrong, because AD isn't a tremendous three-point shooter. I think he's under 30% from that area of the court, but hit a late game step back 3 to make it 192. Then all of a sudden, Lakers go freezing cold. The Denver Nuggets come alive, and they have the lead. But then the Lakers take it back, 102-101, I think it was. Jokic hits a big shot to make it 103-102, and the Lakers waste a possession, 2 seconds on the clock. Apparently, the play was drawn up for Anthony Davis. I'll believe it. Rajon Rondo hits AD, and with Jokic right in his grill, he drills the three-pointer. It was an even game all the way through. I think the Lakers ultimately deserved it for the way they closed out the game, but then Denver Nuggets go on the run and Lakers go cold. It was a 50-50 game. I kind of take that back about the Lakers deserving. It was a 50-50 game, and the big shot fell to AD, and he was big time there. The big time players make the big time plays, and AD certainly is a big time player. I no longer have my doubts. AD is going to get it done in the big moments. And I know Denver have been down 3-1 in series. This time they're down 2-0. I can see this one going to 3-1 at some point, but I don't see them. I respect the Nuggets. I completely respect Jamal Murray, who was fantastic in that game. And I love Nikola Jokic, but I can't see the Lakers blowing this one like the other teams. They are going to be 100% on it in every game, whether they're up 3-1, whether they're down 3-2, let's say. The Lakers are going to be completely 100% on in going to get that win. They are hungry for that championship. LeBron is starving, completely starving for that NBA championship. He is not going to let that happen. At least I think so. I can't see him doing it. I cannot see LeBron doing what the LA Clippers did in that conference semifinal. So I think that the Lakers and LeBron are going to go out and win the NBA championship. They are the favorites at this point. I think it was either between the Clippers or the Lakers. The Lakers are, I think, going to go out and win it. And ultimately, LeBron will leave this season satisfied knowing he has the ultimate prize. Like I said, Giannis would trade that MVP in a heartbeat if it meant going out to get that championship. LeBron, if you go out and win that championship, he's going to be the ultimate winner of this discussion. Quickly touching on how LeBron is 35 years old. Can he go out and win another MVP still? I think that in the NBA, you compete against your former self a lot. People like to see new winners. And it's very difficult to win a back-to-back MVP award because, well, let's look at Giannis this season. He wasn't just competing against his peers. He was competing against his former self because if you're not better than you were the season before, you're likely not going to get that MVP, even if you were better than everybody else. So, when it comes to Giannis, I think that he well outperformed his former self of last season and was still better than all his peers this season. 100% deserving of the award. So LeBron, having not won one in a while, I think LeBron maintains this level that he produced this season for another year. He's got a chance at that MVP. But Steph Curry's going to be back. Giannis is still here. We'll see if Kawhi Leonard doesn't get load managed. We'll see if Harden comes out with a new coach and finds a new element to his game where he's contributing to the success of his team and not just his own agenda in points. So, a lot of guys looking out for that MVP. LeBron still definitely can go out and win one. So what do you guys think about this MVP discussion? Do you think they got it right? Did Giannis deserve this award? Should it have been LeBron James? And do you think that the Lakers are going to go out and win this NBA championship? Or do you think there's someone else, another team out there who's going to win that championship? Like Miami, who are up 2-1. Like Boston, who can maybe come back. Or like the Denver Nuggets, who have been in this position before. Let me know in the comments down below. But thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it at any point, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content just like this. More often, we'll have a focus on the Toronto Raptors, but something different today given what has happened in the NBA in the last week or so. At the end of the day, I believe what I say. If you disagree, that is okay. We will see you again next time.